And we are live. Welcome in, everybody. Joining this game in progress here is right now we're at halftime. Defensive battle on the court during that first half. 28-23 is the score right now at halftime. As I call play-by-play here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. I was planning to stream most of this stuff today, but actually I ran into something earlier on today, so that's why I'm joining this one right now in at halftime between these two teams at the moment here. Defense, defense, defense. That has been what the battle has been on the court all throughout today's game so far. Auburn shooting the ball very low, 21% right now from the court shooting the basketball by the Auburn Tigers, whereas Florida on the other side, 44% in that first half. Taking a look at the point totals so far in this one, as for the Auburn Tigers, we'll go over first in this game here. 5 points off the bench by D'Angelo Purifoy, the leading scorer, though, Javon McCormick. 6 points so far, nailed down his 4 free throws at the free throw line. Also, Isaac Okoro with 4 points, Austin Wiley with 4 points as well. For the Florida Gators, scoring looks like this. Leading scorer right now, 8 points in the starting 5. That would be Omar Payne. Kerry Blackshear Jr. He's got himself already 11 rebounds so far in today's battle by Blackshear here. We're right now at halftime. We're going to be right back into this game in about 10 minutes from now. If you guys haven't already done so, make sure to hit the thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. And I'll be on later tonight, by the way, for 2 more streams. Louisville against Duke in the 6 o'clock matchup. And also, I got an NBA game later tonight as well. Let me know down in the chat who you're rooting for, if you guys would like as well. And hopefully, we'll be able to get the normal people on the channel here, hopefully soon. I'm going to do this the second half of the game. Something came up earlier today with me. So that's why it might be a little bit different or so. Hey, welcome in on Sportscaster here. Anna Banana and Landon. What is good? Yeah, so many good games. We'll go over to college basketball scoreboard for you guys right now. Welcome in, Pat's Nation Tattoo. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Quite late here to the broadcast. I was planning on doing the first half. Something came up, though. Yep, Celtics game tonight. Celtics trying to look to rebound, bounce back, get the W against Phoenix later tonight. Got a scoreboard update for you guys in college basketball. Big East got a couple of games battling on in the Big East today early on. Some of them upsets as well. Number 5 Butler getting crushed by DePaul right now with 12 minutes left to go in the second half. 54-40 is the score. Number 18 Seton Hall, they lead St. John's by a score of 82-79. Miles Powell dropping down 29 today for the Pirates. Number 9, Florida State, close one against Miami, 47-46. This game's at halftime right now, setting Florida with a lead, 28-23. Hey, welcome in, my man, Vegas Vix. Thanks so much for stopping by, brother. I appreciate it. So, right now we're just at halftime. We'll get to the second half in a little bit. Texas leading Kansas, 21-17 in that game so far. Kansas State leading West Virginia. So, number 12 West Virginia trailing by 4 now, 19-15. Number 6 Kansas trailing by 4 in their game against Texas, 21-17. How about this score? Number 17 Maryland, furious. They're crushing Purdue, 25-8 is the score in that one. Penn State earlier on today, destroying number 21 ranked Ohio State, 90-74 to final. Number 2 Baylor, they were down through most of it, but they came back. They beat Oklahoma State 75-68 the final. And Villanova over UConn earlier today, 61-55. So that's a scoreboard check there. What went on with the scoreboard check? Yeah, Dayton won. They won 78-76, I believe, on like a buzzer beater shot by Dayton. They were down by 1, and then they got a missed free throw by St. Louis, and then Dayton with a huge bucket at the very end. Looks like Landon is doing 3 games: Kentucky, Arkansas, Duke, Louisville, Lakers, Rockets. Well, there you go, man. All right, so currently we're just on this halftime break. We'll be back in a little bit here. I call it play-by-play of basketball action on the channel. If you guys enjoy what I do, make sure to hit that thumbs up, hit the like down below, hit that subscribe button as well, and hopefully we'll get a huge crowd later tonight. This is the first game out of 2 that I'll be doing today. Hopefully the next one will be bigger. Louisville against Duke in the next one. And then right after that will be the Lakers against the Rockets to close out later tonight. Hey, welcome in Alex from DMV Sportsnet, my man. Thanks so much for stopping by, brother, on the channel. I appreciate it. So right now we're just at halftime, and we'll get right back into this game in a little bit as I join this one in progress with the second half. Yeah, Kentucky against Auburn. Okay, so that's on February 1st at 6 p.m. Awesome. So I know Landon's hoping that Kentucky blows out Arkansas in that game. January 25th, Kentucky versus Texas Tech. Yeah, that's next Saturday. So yeah, crazy day in college basketball as far as the upsets and things like that here. Auburn shooting the ball very low from the floor at halftime, 21%. Getting out rebounded by Florida, +7. Florida is on the boards, 22-15 during the first half. And also, a couple things here to take a look at. Florida though with the turnovers, a lot of turnovers, 12 turnovers in the first half. Auburn with only 5 of those turnovers so far in this game. So coming into this matchup, Auburn had an undefeated record. That was until Alabama came into town on Wednesday and wrecked that, as Alabama crushed Auburn by 19. 83-64 was the final, and Auburn shot the ball very low from the court, 32% in that game, and today they're struggling once again. I missed the fun from Alex's Thursday stream, but that's okay, his new feature in Sportscaster. Awesome, man. Sound like you had quite the fun there in your stream. Welcome in on Sportscaster, Coop34. Thanks so much for stopping by. Nothing like college basketball on a rainy day for Landon out in Kentucky. So we're going to get right back to the stream in a couple moments here, everybody. Cool. So Alex going to do a live stream Friday to Monday. Awesome. Yes, so yeah, 6 o'clock. I'll be doing Duke against Louisville. So I'll be doing that stream. That'll be the whole game for this one. I was planning on doing the whole thing for this, but something came up earlier today. I had to go down to the auto center. We changed the brake pads earlier today in my car, and I did like a tire rotation and everything. Mad cold outside. It was like 20 degrees outside, but needed to get that done, and now I am back here and streaming with you guys. As we'll start out the second half in just a brief moment, hopefully. Yeah, Gonzaga plays BYU tonight. That would be insane if BYU is able to get the upset. Alright, so here we have it. This game is over on CBS as well. Auburn versus Florida. Alex has a funny story that I'm going to roll on the floor laughing. Let me know, man. And then for Louisville against Duke, I'll put that game in for you guys. I usually schedule it in about like a little bit beforehand or so. So I'll do that before that game starts off. Florida right now on the bubble, trying to get right back to the top of the SEC. They have a 3-1 record in their conference, 11-5 overall for the Florida Gators, though. Looking impressive at home, 6-1, but this team was seen to be a top 8 college basketball team this year. They landed the #1 transfer in the offseason, Kerry Blackshear Jr., and yet they started out the season really shaky. Some pretty bad losses to start out the season against Florida State and UConn, but Florida State looking really good right now. Then they lost by 14 against Butler. They also lost to Missouri in conference play, which is one that you don't want to drop, that type of game. But Blackshear proving what he can do in a rebounding battle today. He already has 11 rebounds. Vegas Vic's pointing out he doesn't see any snow outside. Thinks the weather forecast not accurate. Wait a couple hours, man. I think it's going to be coming around like 5 or 6 o'clock with the snow. It feels like snow outside. I had been outside since 10 in the morning, from like 10 to 2:15, so I know what it feels like. It feels like the cold is coming right in there with snow. So Alex putting out yesterday, he had a game, one of his teammates trying to run around the facility. He was trying to corner them, and his pants fell down out of nowhere. All his teammates was trying not to laugh. Man, that's too funny. He tackled his teammate. They were staring at him, and we were cool, and we knew that we were being weird. Wow. Yep, San Diego State's win streak on the line tonight. Here we have it. We're going to go right back to action in this game right now. This one taking place at Florida's home court in Gainesville. So Florida will get the basketball to start out now in the second half. Actually, it will be Auburn who starts it out. So Auburn with the basketball, top of the key. Feeds it inside low post. They take the jumper. It's good. Up and off the backboard. That one goes down by Anthony McLemore for 2. 28-25 to score. We just start out the second half of this one. Florida with the ball now. Past the half-court logo is Andrew Nembhard. Nembhard dribbling towards the top of the key. Makes his move inside. Swift move to the bucket. Lays it up and in for 2. 30-25 to score. Through the first 30 seconds of the second half in this one. Auburn with the basketball. That ball gets stolen away by Florida as they go into the lane. Just too easy. Another bucket by the Gators. It's the sophomore, Keontae Johnson, lays it up and in for 2. 32-25 to score. Auburn's going to slow it right down. Into the hands of Javon McCormick. McCormick swings it back out. Left wing, McLemore. Over to McCormick at the right wing perimeter. If any of you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that like down below. Hit the subscribe. Left wing 3 taken out and off the mark. Hits the front rim by Okoro. Rebound by the Gators. Florida with the basketball, Andrew Nembhard. Nembhard at the top of the key, dribbling as he is guarded here by Isaac Okoro. Nembhard at the edge of the Florida logo. He dribbles now to the left wing perimeter for Nembhard. And we have a whistle and a foul picked up on the court now. 18:40 left to go in the second half. Vegas Vic's putting in the chat is pants ripped once in this old school is so embarrassing. Oof. I know that feeling, dude. Man, I know that feeling for sure. 18:30 left to go in the second half. Florida with the basketball now. Andrew Nembhard dribbling at the left elbow. Guarded by one as he is guarded by D'Angelo Purifoy. Puts it into the hands of Blackshear. Takes the jumper. That one's up. That one is good. Kerry Blackshear Jr. to transfer from Virginia Tech with another big bucket, and this one is 34-25. Auburn takes a 3, left corner. That one's off the mark, no good by McCormick. Rebound Gators. Florida with the basketball, 18-10 left to go in the second half. They have it Nembhard, top of the key. Dribbling towards the left wing perimeter for Andrew Nembhard. Swings it to the right wing. Makes their move inside the key. Floats up the shot. That one rolling around the rim. No good. Rebounded by Austin Wiley of Auburn. The Tigers with the basketball. At the right wing of the perimeter, Samir Dowdy. Dowdy, top of the key, lobs this one into the paint to Wiley. Wiley guarded by Blackshear, and we have a travel. Low post by Austin Wiley, and the ball go back to Florida. 17:50 left to go in the second half. Hey, welcome on Sportscaster. Let me be Frank. Thanks so much for stopping by here on Sportscaster. That is the 7th turnover today by the Auburn Tigers. Florida with the basketball. Nembhard past the half-court logo as he is dribbling. Andrew Nembhard with the basketball for the Gators. Dribbles now towards the right wing of the perimeter for Nembhard. Nembhard dribbles back out, swings it over to the left corner. Keontae Johnson, dribble drive left baseline, floats up the shot, rolls around the ring of the rim. No good. Rebound Auburn. Tigers with the basketball. They have it at the left wing perimeter. It's Samir Dowdy. Dowdy dribbling now to the right wing. Makes his move inside. Nice move right there. Splitting the double team by Samir Dowdy with a one-handed flush that goes down. 34-27 as we approach the 3-minute mark here through the second half with 17 minutes left to go in the second. Florida basketball at the top of the key as this is Andrew Nembhard. Spins to his left and Nembhard takes it back at the top of the key. Makes his move inside towards his right with a dribble drive to the basket. Gets blocked from behind by offensive rebound by Florida. They get it up and they put it up and in as that one goes for 2 by Omar Payne. 36-27. 16:40 left to go in the second half. Auburn basketball swings it over right wing perimeter. Samir Dowdy. Dowdy now takes a 3, top of the key. That one no good. Battle for the rebound. Blackshear tips it over to Nembhard, who gets it for Florida. Gators with the ball. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to spike that like, hit the thumbs up down below, hit the subscribe button also. Feeds it. Low post. Puts up the shot. It's up and in for 2 once again there by the Gators. Kerry Blackshear with a bucket as they have an 11-point lead. 10-2 run in the last 3 minutes, 25 seconds for Florida. Auburn with the basketball. Swings it over to Dowdy at the left wing. Feeds his teammate Wiley. Wiley in the low post. Puts up the jumper. Hits that one for 2. Cuts it to 9. 38-29 to score. 15:50 left to go in the second half. Nembhard with the ball as he is guarded in the backcourt by Javon McCormick. Nembhard takes it past the timeline. Still guarded by McCormick here at the Florida logo. Nembhard, top of the key, dribbling the basketball. Still for Florida. 15 on the shot clock. 15:35 left to go in the game clock. Nembhard to his left. At the left baseline. Floats it up. That shot no good. Hits the front rim or rattles around. It gets tipped up and in. That one will count for 2 by the Gators. Hey, welcome in, my man Patrick. Thanks so much for stopping by, brother. Hey, no problem. I started up this game in the second half. I had something going on in the first half. I was working on the car's brakes, changing the brakes to the tire rotation. Took a lot longer than usual, so I actually joined this game into the second half, but no problem, man. Thanks so much for stopping by right now as Auburn hits the shot, banks it up and in off the backboard. That one's good for 2. 40-31 to score, going on to a commercial break. 15:08 left to go in the second half in this one. Capitals are losing to the Islanders 4-1. Wow. Man, it's not good for Alex's Caps right now. Hopefully they have a good bounce-back game. I know the Celtics tonight trying to get one against the Phoenix Suns. Vegas Vic's putting it here in the chat. He thinks Auburn might lose this game against Florida, but who knows. If I had a bet on this game, I would actually go with the Gators for this one. Auburn got crushed the other night on the road against Alabama, too. They lost by 19 against Alabama. Alabama's having trouble against other teams so far this year. Yeah, I usually do my stream announcement. I started it really quick. I started this stream really quick. I got home at like 2:15, and then I just posted it on, and then I went streaming from there. So that's why probably people didn't get notified about it. I'll be right after this. I'm going to be doing Louisville against Duke at 6 o'clock. So feel free to join me back for that one. And then the Lakers-Rockets game later tonight. So feel free to join me back for those 2 games later today. And we'll get more people in there for sure, hopefully. Yeah, I didn't even get a notification myself. Usually I get notified when I go live, but I actually didn't. If anybody's new here to the channel, make sure to hit that like down below, hit that subscribe button, as well as I call play-by-play of basketball action here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Let's see where this ranks up here. Okay, there it is. So it's on YouTube. Hey, welcome in Jimmy Jam, my man. No problem, brother. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for stopping by. Life duties call. He is old, but anyway, what is good? I appreciate it. Thanks so much for stopping by, my man, over on the channel. We actually started out this game in the second half, so I just covering the second half for this one, because I was busy earlier today during the second half. But we'll be back right after this, 6 o'clock Eastern. Louisville against Duke for the next game, and then also NBA tonight as well with the Lakers against the Rockets on for the last one. So it looks like Alex will be there for all my streams. I appreciate it, brother. We're getting there. We're almost at 850, which is awesome. And I'm going to start out, I'm going to schedule that video probably like an hour beforehand for Louisville against Duke, so that will be able to generate like people right into basically the streamer. So that's exactly what I did for Kentucky against Louisville. That's why there were so many people. Unlike if I was able to stream the second half, people would probably not find my video like this one so far. 15:08 left to go in the second half. Florida gets the inbound. They pass it over to the right baseline. That ball gets tipped back, but the Gators do get it into their hands. This is Quace Glover. He'll take it past the half-court logo now for Glover. Alex playing Madden 20, Dolphins versus Rams on Super Bowl 55. He is playing in his career mode. That's a 3 taken. No good. Hits the front rim and rebounded by Auburn. Auburn with the basketball with Samir Dowdy. Dowdy makes his move inside, passes down and back outside to Purifoy. Purifoy swings it over into the hands of Flanagan. Flanagan inside low post now to Wiley. Wiley almost coughed it up. Passes this one, though, to the right corner. They take a 3. It's up, and it hits. Isaac Okoro dropping down the triple. It's only a 6-point game. 40-34 to score. Make sure to hit that like down below. Hit that subscribe, guys. Let's keep this channel growing. 14-20 left to go in the second half. Ball into the hands of Keontae Johnson. Keontae Johnson guarded at the top of the key for Florida. Makes his move, dribble drive inside. Right baseline. Johnson puts it up, and that shot blocked right there by Isaac Okoro for Auburn. But Florida steals it from behind. They get it back. They pass it over to the left corner. Quace Glover takes a three. Left corner three is up. He hits it. Huge three-point shot. Lots of turn of events right there as we have 13:50 left to go in the second half. Auburn with the basketball, left wing perimeter, into the hands of Okoro. Okoro now takes the left corner three. That shot no good to get the offensive rebound. Overset it. Okoro with the basketball. Try to pass the one over to Pierre before he gets stolen away. 2-on-1 fast break. Florida passes it from behind, and they're going to set it up once again. Into the hands of Noah Locke. Noah Locke with the basketball now. 13:20 left to go in the second half. Hands it off to Glover. Glover now with the Gators. Puts that ball back into the hands of Keontae Johnson. Keontae Johnson now with the basketball. Johnson, dribble drive. Inside, right elbow. Passes over to Blackshear. Takes a three. Wide open. Top of the key. No good. Rattled out. Rebounded by Auburn. Auburn with the ball. 13 minutes remaining. Auburn passes. Left baseline. Oh, just bad pass. They floated up there somehow, some way. Auburn got the basketball right at the half-court logo, though. And that's going to be a Florida foul by number 0 for Florida, Quace Glover. Let's see, right back in the chat. Alex putting out sometimes he schedules his sportscaster videos like a week until he live streams. Do I know a new Xfinity series called Lost in Space? I actually don't. Or, oh, Netflix series. I actually don't know that one. Vegas Vix destroys everyone whenever he's playing his team in Madden there. We're back to action. 12:55 left to go in the second half. Oh, whatever happened to my copyright issue for the football channel? Somebody, I guess, reported me for spam, which it wasn't anything, like, wrong with it. I guess I got it all resolved after the stream finished. So it went from having a warning to absolutely nothing for the copyright. So they just took it away. So that's all set now. That's all clear. I guess somebody reported me for spam, and then I sent over the whole appeal thing, and I won the appeal. Auburn, jumper, in the key. That shot blocked by Florida, and the Gators get the basketball right back. Here goes Florida. 12:35 left to go in the second half. They have the basketball into the hands of Noah Locke. Noah Locke dribbling now at the free throw circle. Passes over to Nembhard. Now into the hands of Keontae Johnson. Puts the ball into the hands of Trey Mann. Trey Mann at the left wing perimeter. Takes the jumper at the free throw circle. This one no good. Hits rim short. Rebound Auburn. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the like down below. Hit the subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play here of basketball action behind the arc basketball on YouTube. Auburn with the ball. Swings it over to the right corner. This one's up. They take the three. It's a complete air ball. Yikes. They just can't hit a shot today. 12 minutes left to go in the second half. Florida with the ball now. Past the half-court logo. Quace Glover. Glover. Guarded at the top of the key by Javon McCormick. Glover dribbling towards his right. Glover with the basketball. Takes a three. Wide open. No good. Off the back iron. Rebound by Auburn by D'Angelo Purifoy. Purifoy with the basketball. Passes this one over now at the left wing into the hands of McCormick. McCormick swings it over to the right wing into the hands of Purifoy. Now they have it back at the top of the key. Javon McCormick with the basketball, dribbling towards his right. Okoro passes off. Auburn struggling from the floor, yet they're still down by 9 in this one. Auburn basketball. Back over, right wing perimeter. Okoro passes over to McCormick. Shoots a three. This one hits the rim short. And it gets rebounded by Florida with 11:15 left to go. Make sure to smash the like, guys, down below. Hit the subscribe. Right corner three. This one's up in the air. This one goes down by the Gators. 46-34 now the score. Hey, what is good, Vaughn? Thanks so much, my man, for stopping by. Kerry Blackshear playing defense right there. That was Auburn at the right baseline with Anthony McLemore try to go up with a shot, and Blackshear commits the foul. 10:53 left to go. 46-34 to score. As I call it play-by-play basketball action here. College basketball, March Madness Tournament, NBA, all on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Hey, what is good, Vaughn? He is in Oakland right now. Awesome to hear, man. Hopefully all is well with you. Let's see our leading scores of this game right now. Since we're on commercial break, Florida leading the way. 14 points. Omar Payne, perfect, 7 for 7 from the court right now for Omar Payne. 11 by Noah Locke as well. And then 5 points by Kerry Blackshear Jr. alongside 12 rebounds. Hey, welcome in Bradley Reynolds, my man. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well today. After this one, I do plan to have Duke against Louisville at 6 o'clock, so feel free to join me back for that one. Also, the NBA later tonight as well, as I'll be covering that game as well. The Lakers take on the Rockets. Yeah, so somebody on the football channel, there's just the video wasn't even going live. They just went through whatever was on there and they reported it for spam. So the video wasn't even live. I just scheduled it in there. It was like 25 minutes before kickoff, and then somebody was just scrolling around the news feed, I guess, looking for that game and reported it. There we go, Vaughn. He's in Domino's to get his pizza. Currently on commercial break, 10:53 left to go in the second half. Florida up by 12 against number 4 Auburn. This will be a statement win for the Florida Gators. So good defensively today, allowing Auburn to only 26% shooting, 2 for 17 from behind the three-point arc, and Florida looking sharp, 45% shooting the basketball, out-rebounding Auburn, 31-23 on the boards. Other scoreboard updates right now in college basketball. Number 9 Florida State losing to Miami, 65-61, the Miami U leading that game. How about DePaul? DePaul just destroying number 5 Butler. Butler going for back-to-back losses as DePaul is crushing Butler 71-54. Other games going on right now. Number 6 Kansas trailing against Texas at halftime, 31-26 to score. Oh goodness, number 12 West Virginia getting absolutely obliterated against Kansas State on the road, 42-25 is the score of that game. And number 17 Maryland crushing Purdue so far, 36-20. So those are a couple of scores, what's going on throughout college basketball with a crazy day today. Hey, welcome in, my man. Little Man Knows Sports. Thanks so much, brother, for stopping by on the channel. I appreciate it. 10:53 left to go here in the second half. Florida leads by 12. Noah Locke having a great game. He has made 3 3-point shots. He's got 11 points so far in today's game here for Noah Locke. As we get back to action in this one, 46-34 the score. If you guys haven't already done so, make sure to smash the like down below. Hit the subscribe button as well. Auburn going to the free throw line. Yup, Butler is down in that game. They're just getting absolutely destroyed against DePaul right now. I'm doing pretty well. First shot, no good. Hits back iron by Auburn. Gonna make the free throws. First one was a miss, though, by Anthony McLemore. Second shot coming up in just a moment by McLemore. This shot's up. This shot's good. 46-35. 10:50 left to go in the second half. Florida will get the inbound here with the basketball. Looking to pass it, they do. They put the ball into the inbound hands of Andrew Nembhard. Nembhard dribbling this ball past the half-court logo now. Nembhard to the left wing of the perimeter as he is guarded by Isaac Okoro. Nembhard makes his move inside into the key. Nice bounce pass and feed over to Blackshear. Clear lane into the bucket. Lays it up and in for 2. Easy pass right there to Blackshear. It's 48-35. 10:30 left to go in the second half. Auburn trailing down by 13. Backdoor cut, but they slam it down right there with the 2 hands by D'Angelo Purifoy. 48-37 now the score. 10:20 left to go in the second half. Make sure to smash the like, hit the thumbs up down below, hit the subscribe here, as I call play-by-play of college basketball, March Madness tournament in the NBA, and Behind the Arc basketball on YouTube. Florida with the ball at the left wing perimeter. Andrew Nembhard. He has the ball now, dribbles towards the top of the key, makes his move into the key now with the basketball. Bounce pass, a bad one. That one goes wide of his teammate and out of bounds, so Florida turns it over. And the basketball goes back to Auburn on the clock. Vaughn in the chat. His grandma says that if people are telling you to do bad stuff, they aren't your friends. Do you agree with his grandma? Yes, you don't want to fall into the bad crowd. Auburn will get the inbound. 10 minutes left to go in the second half. 48-37 is the score. 1 turnover so far in the second half, though. 12 in the first half by Florida. They just had their first turnover, though. Top of the key, Auburn with the basketball. Now they move it over to the left wing into the hands of Okoro. Okoro, dribble drive inside, floats up the shot too high off the backboard, and Kerry Blackshear Jr. getting the rebound once again, as he has got 13 rebounds so far in this game right now. And we get a foul low post. Blackshear tried to put up the shot, he got fouled. So we got 9:38 left to go in this one. West Virginia beats Texas Tech. Texas Tech just crushes Kansas State, and now West Virginia's just absolutely getting destroyed at halftime right now against Kansas State. Crazy, crazy world of college basketball for sure. This year has been insane. I can't wait to see what happens this year in the tournament. It's absolutely insane. DePaul is just beating the crap out of Butler right now today. It's insane. Nobody is safe. First shot good by Blackshear at the free throw line. Duke losing to Clemson. Kentucky against South Carolina. Auburn against Alabama. It's crazy. In this game right now, second shot. No good by Florida. Rebound by Auburn. This Florida team's getting better and better and better, though. If they do end up winning this game, I wouldn't be shocked. I predicted, actually, that Florida would win it. I had them pinned as a top 8 team in the nation in the preseason. Top of the key 3, Auburn. Hits a much-needed 3-point shot on a game that shots have been far to come by. That one goes down at the top of the key by the Tigers. 9:10 left to go in the second half. Florida with the basketball. They dribble past the half-court logo now with Andrew Nembhard. Nembhard guarded by McCormick at the left wing of the perimeter. Nembhard looking to pass it. Bounce pass over to Blackshear. Puts the ball back into the hands of Nembhard. Nembhard with the ball, dribbles towards the left wing, guarded by Pierrefoy. He makes his move inside. Little floater in the key. Nembhard, no good. Oh, Blackshear came up with a rebound, but they said he pushed off on it. So Blackshear credited with a rebounding foul, and Auburn will get it right back. Indeed, this year of college basketball has been absolutely insane. Landon asking me on Sportscaster, do I think that Auburn is that good? I don't. I'm not sold on Auburn. They had a so easy schedule to start out play. And when you have an easy schedule like that, I'm not sold on you. I'm not sold on them. I'm not sold on Michigan. I'm not sold on Duquesne. 3-point shot, Auburn. Launches it, though. They have a chance to prove me wrong if they do come back and get the W here. 49-43. 8:30 left to go in the second half. Florida with the basketball. They dribble past the half-court logo. Andrew Nembhard with the ball. He's guarded by McCormick now with the Florida Gators logo. Samir Dowdy's coming in strong in the second half. 8 points all in the second half by Dowdy. Dribble drive. Nembhard, nice feed. Low post to the bucket. Puts it up. It's Scotty Lewis, the freshman, who gets it to fall for 2 points. 51-43 as we approach 8 minutes left to go in this one. Auburn with the basketball past the half-court logo. Javon McCormick. McCormick feeds it back out wide now into the hands of Wiley. Swings it back out. Now at the left wing perimeter. Dowdy. Back over to McCormick. Back over to Dowdy here. Dowdy dribbling into the key with the basketball. Floats it up with the right hand. Couldn't get it to fall. Wiley with offensive rebound. Puts up the shot. That ball tipped around. Rebound Florida. Gators got it. 7:35 left to go. Yeah, I so agree with you, Jimmy Jam. The schedule for Auburn's really weak. Now they start playing legit opponents. They haven't even got into their part of their schedule that they've played LSU yet, or any of those teams, LSU or Kentucky. As the SEC tries to sort it out. But Florida, I feel like, will have a chance to contend for this SEC title. That shot goes up and Florida gets it as it rolls around the rim, up and good for 2. 53-43 the score. Auburn with the basketball. Dribbles past the half-court logo now. Javon McCormick. 7 minutes left to go. Make sure to spike the like down below. Hit the subscribe. Passes over to Dowdy. Back over to McCormick here. McCormick at the edge of the Gators. At the right wing of the three-point perimeter on the Gators O. McCormick with the basketball. Passes that one over now. Left wing into the hands of Pierrefoy. We have a foul called in the court. Defensive foul committed by the Gators. Stops the clock with 6:46 left remaining. This game's gone by really, really fast so far today here. But Florida doing everything possible to hold out the W in this one. Omar Payne, 16 points for the Florida Gators. Noah Locke with 11. And Kerry Blackshear Jr., one more bucket, and that means he'll have a double-double. Blackshear, 12 rebounds, 8 points so far. For the Auburn Tigers, Samir Dowdy, 8 points all in the second half, though, by Dowdy. 8 points as well by Austin Wiley, the center. 7 by Isaac Okoro, and 5 by Anthony McLemore. McCormick has 6. So Currently, we're just on this commercial break. Yeah, looking like Florida in cruise control right now. 53-43 is the score. Scoreboard update. Game going into overtime right now. That game is over on the ACC network. Number 9, Florida State, taking on Miami, tied up at 69. That score looks pretty similar. Dayton went into overtime last night to take on St. Louis. That game also tied up in OT at 69 at the end of regulation. Same as Florida State against Miami right now. Other games going on at the moment today. Number 5, Butler getting spanked, getting cracked around here by DePaul in Chicago. 73-58 is the score. Number 18, Seton Hall, another close victory over St. John's today. 82-79 the final. Miles Powell dropping down 29. Number 6, Kansas, losing at halftime against Texas. Texas with a lead 31-26. And Kansas State just whooping around West Virginia at halftime, 42-25. Yeah, that should be a great game next Saturday. Texas Tech against Kentucky. I do plan on streaming that, by the way. I do plan, if everything goes according to plan, I do plan on streaming that. I'll be out next Saturday from 8:30 to 4:30, but I should be back for 6 o'clock during later that day. Hey, welcome in, Old Head Deuce. What is good, my man? Thanks so much for stopping by on the channel. Yes, Texas Tech's schedule has been really, really difficult. Yeah, that's interesting why they did that. They threw in Kentucky during the middle of Big 12 play. They have something like, I think it was like a couple years ago they started it off. It's called the SEC Big 12 Challenge, and they put the games on during January for that. So that's what it's called. It's called the SEC Big 12 Challenge that they have. Now, how about Liberty? Liberty, I think Liberty has a record of 18-1 right now. They might not even make the NCAA tournament because of how easy their schedule is. Because they were just showing the graphic with the most wins since last February, and Auburn was right up at top of that list with a 25-2 record. Auburn with a jump shot in the key. That shot hits the rim short, no good, got tipped out of bounds. And the Tigers will get this one back. Last touch by Florida. 6:41 left to go in the second half. Yeah, great game last night indeed with 76ers and Bulls. He turned up fourth quarter. Yeah, that was... What a fourth quarter by Korkmaz last night for the 76ers. That shot no good by Auburn. Rebound Florida. Looks like the Gators are going to get this one. 10-point lead, 6:25 remaining. They take it past the half-court logo. Florida with the basketball. Oh! They get it stripped and stolen from behind, but they're going to say reach and committed by Auburn. Stops the clock, 6:22. Javon McCormick committed the foul. If any of you guys are new here to the channel, make sure to hit the like down below, hit the subscribe button, as well as I call play-by-play here at Basketball Action on the channel, as we are on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Now, Florida will inbound it. Yeah, hopefully, Vaughn. Hopefully everything goes well with you in class next week. For sure, man. I don't think you will, though. If that does happen, those kids will get suspended. Bounce pass. Dribble drive inside. They try to go into the lane to lay it up and in, and Okoro gets blocked on it. That's actually going to be Scotty Lewis, they say. So Scotty, who was it? No, it was Wiley who was blocking foul. Scotty Lewis for Florida on the dribble drive inside. Tried to go with a layup, and Scotty Lewis will shoot 2 coming up at the free throw line for the Gators. 6:08 left to go in the second half. First shot here by Scotty Lewis, as he is the number 9 recruiting prospect from the class of 2019. That shot is good. 54-43 to score. Second shot coming up by Scotty Lewis. The shot's up. This shot is good. It's this one, 55-43. Auburn with the basketball as they'll get the ball back on the inbound. Here's Samir Dowdy. Passes the half-court logo. Passes this one off to the right wing perimeter. Flings it out to the left wing. Shot fake, Purifoy. Inside, Purifoy with tons of contact. And Purifoy low post. Gets fouled by Keontae Johnson as D'Angelo Purifoy will go to the free throw line. Yeah, Keontae Johnson tried to take the charge, not in position though. Here goes D'Angelo Purifoy for the Tigers at the line shooting too. First shot, this one's up, this one is good. 55-44 to score. After this one, tune back in, 6 o'clock Eastern time. I'll be in coverage of the next game for you guys tonight. Louisville takes on Duke for a huge battle for the ACC coming up. That's I'll have that one starting out at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Number 11 Louisville takes on number 3 Duke. D'Angelo Purifoy, 8 points so far today for Auburn. Back at the free throw line, shooting a second. This shot is up. This shot no good. Hits the front rim. And it was a rebound by Austin Wiley, but they're going to say lane violation Florida before that. So Auburn gets another chance here actually at the free throw line to shoot the same shot they did. Second chance once again. This shot's up. This shot no good. Rattled out. Battle for the rebound, and that's going to be a rebounding foul committed by Wiley. Florida just got fouled. That is the 5th foul that Auburn has picked up, and Austin Wiley checking into the bench now for the Auburn Tigers. 5:55 left to go. Austin Wiley in quite a bit of foul trouble has picked up his 4th. Florida to inbound, and we got a timeout. Do we have a timeout taken or no? Stoppage in time here, just a second. And now they got it all set. Refs got it all set with the clock. They're going to inbound the basketball now for Florida. They do. They put the ball into the hands of Nembhard right at the back of the backcourt now for Nembhard. Joel's past the half-court logo. Nembhard with the ball for the Florida Gators. He is guarded at the top of the key by Scotty Lewis. Nembhard, bounce pass, right wing, back over into the hands of Nembhard. Nembhard with the ball. Passes over top of the key. Now now for Florida, they have it into the hands of Omar Payne. Passes over to Blackshear. Blackshear takes the right baseline jumper. That one, no good. So it's an air ball by Kerry Blackshear. Gets rebounded by Auburn. We also have a foul committed on the play by Florida. 5:26 left to go in the second half. Auburn going to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. Florida just picked up their 7th foul of the second half. So here is the 1-and-1 bonus with number 24 for the Tigers. This is Anthony McLemore at the free throw line. First shot coming up by McLemore at the line. This shot is up. No good. Rattled out. Rebounded by Kerry Blackshear Jr. the Gators. Gators with the basketball. 5:20 remaining. Make sure to hit that like down below. If you guys are new, hit the subscribe button also. Nembhard has it top of the key, slowing down tempo. Dribbling towards the left wing of the perimeter for Andrew Nembhard. Great game, though, today for Florida. To only allowing 44 points by Auburn so far. Nembhard left up a nice feed inside with a one-handed flush jam by Omar Payne. He's had a great game today off the assist by Andrew Nembhard. 57-44 to score. 5 minutes left remaining in this one. Auburn. Well, if Auburn does have a chance, they're going to have to start draining some three-point shots right now. Top of the key with Okoro. Okoro passing out. They have an open look. Left corner three. Complete air ball. No good by Jamal Johnson of Auburn. Gets rebound by Florida. Florida with the Gators fans on their feet here. 4:40 left. 4:40 left to go in the second half. Nembhard has it left wing. Nembhard with the basketball makes his move at the free throw circle. Passes inside of Blackshear. Puts it up too high off the backboard. Ball pinwheels around. He gets it up. That's Omar Payne who got the offensive rebound. Put it up and put it through. And they're going to count it for two by Omar Payne. What a game here. As Blackshear missed the one off the top of the backboard. Omar Payne just threw two defenders. Wrestles that basketball out and gets it. And actually they're going to take the 2 points off the board. So 57-44 is the score right now as the bucket didn't fall. But looked like he was fouled right before it. Omar Payne will shoot two though for Florida at the free throw line. Make sure to smash that like here down below, guys. I call play-by-play basketball action here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. 58-44 to score, 4:20 left to go. Auburn passed the half-court logo into the hands of Javon McCormick. Feeds it over right wing Okoro. Okoro back over McCormick here with the basketball. Let's see, old head Deuce, speaking of elbows here, he is watching Cowboy McGregor. I wish, dude, I don't have I don't have the channel, though. That's like a pay-per-view. I don't have, like, a subscription over to ESPN Plus, though. Andrew Nembhard has it with under 4 left to go. Gators looking full control. That shot was a miss just a moment ago by Auburn. Florida with the basketball. Nembhard He has it at the edge of the Gator logo. Dribbles now to the left wing of perimeter. Floats this one up over the top. That ball gets wrestled out of the hands of Omar Payne. Taken out of bounds by Auburn. And it's going to stop the clock. 3:43 left to go. What a game, though. What a game for Florida to make a statement. For a good win. That could be a quadrant 1 victory. And they have done so well in this one today, playing defense. Limiting Auburn, we're going to take a look at the team statistics here. Limiting Auburn, 4 for 20 from behind the three-point arc, 14 for 52. That's 27% shooting from the floor. Rough game by the Auburn Tigers today. Just taking them totally out defensively. Florida locked in, aggressive on all sides of the basketball, and rebounding. They're killing Auburn on the boards, 40-28. And it's looking like Florida is going to be able to get the W once again here in this one. So yeah, all that Deuce thinks that Cowboy is going to come in more focused today. That's just hyped up with McGregor versus Cowboy later tonight. What ESPN has done to hype that thing up with the matchup. Vaughn's about to eat pizza. Well, who knew? Saturday pizza with Vaughn. That's typical Saturday with you. Alright, so currently we're just on this commercial break here, everyone. We're going to go through a scoreboard update right now for you guys to take a look at what's going on throughout college basketball in the scoreboard update. Hey, welcome in my man Ryan. Thanks so much for stopping by, brother. I appreciate it. Number 9, Florida State, leading Miami in overtime with 1:30 left to go. 74-71 is the score. Number 6, Kansas, leading Texas 36-35. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I was like much later than usual. I did plan to do the whole thing, but I wasn't able to do so earlier today. I was working on my car brakes, so that's why I only joined it in at halftime. I did plan to do it, but I joined in the second half. I was working on my car brakes earlier today, and then I did a tire rotation, and it took over the amount of time because I had to go down to the Advance Auto to get some like new stuff to put in for my car brakes and stuff like that, because the other ones were just worn out all the way to the bottom, basically. Yeah, that was a great game. I heard about it. It was Seton Hall and St. John's earlier today with those two teams. Seton Hall they're looking really good. They've won now like a string of games right in a row. They've faced really tough opponents. I would watch out for Miles Powell. He looks like he could possibly go for National Player of the Year if he keeps this up. But wow, yeah, Seton Hall getting red hot. That is what now? That is 8 straight games in a row, coming off against difficult teams as well, like narrow victories, but able to get the wins by Seton Hall. They look so good. These are the teams that they have beaten on their 8-game win streak. Maryland, DePaul, Georgetown, Xavier, Marquette, Butler, and today against St. John's. The last 2 games are on the road as well. They got Providence next, hosting Providence, which Providence has just completely turned it around during Big East Conference play right now. Yeah, no problem. So many teams sound the same. Yeah, St. Joseph, St. John's, Red and Red, New York City, Philadelphia. It's just a lot of stuff is basically like kind of like the same resemblance or so to some of the teams. It's just like a couple of the logos there kind of look the same in college basketball and stuff like that. We're back to action. Kerry Blackshear has it for Florida. 3:40 left to go. Dribble drive inside by Florida. Floats it up, and that shot's going to fall down. Up and in off the backboard by Nembhard. Safe to say that this game is over. 3:30 left to go. Auburn basketball. Yeah, Baylor was down against Oklahoma State, what I heard about that game. Spin move in the lane. Floats it up. That shot gets blocked by Florida. But, yeah, Auburn's going to go to the free throw line. So Javon McCormick will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Yeah, definitely. Definitely a very important buy with new tires. I actually didn't get new tires. All I did was basically like the tire rotation with my dad today. And then we changed the brakes to the front because the front was like pretty much worn out or so. So that's why I only streamed the second half of this one. Hey, what is good, NFL Nation? Thanks so much for stopping by, brother. I appreciate it. Auburn misses both of their free throws at the free throw line. That's not a helper there. Florida on an 11-1 run last 5 minutes for the Florida Gators as we have 3:10 left remaining. McGregor or Cowboy? I'll go McGregor tonight in that one. Nemhard has a free throw circle. Passes over right corner. They take a three. This one is up, but this one is good. The Gators look dangerous. Noah Luck draining down the triple, and they are destroying the number 4 team in the nation, the Auburn Tigers. They're going to have back-to-back losses, and some pretty bad losses for them, especially the one on Wednesday. The loss on Wednesday is a really bad loss. The loss at Alabama. Lob, oh, what was that shot? Auburn took a three-point shot, hit the front rim. They got the offensive rebound. This one hits back iron, no good. Nothing can fall. Blackshear grabs the rebound. Kerry Blackshear's had a big game. He's got 8 points, 14 rebounds. Auburn yet to score a bucket last 3 minutes, 40 seconds. Florida with the basketball, 2:15 left remaining. They have it into the hands of Nemhard. He is guarded, swings it over to the right-hand perimeter. Pass, right corner, takes the jumper. This one's up. It is good. Rattles right in there for Florida once again. That shot goes down by Keontae Johnson, putting this one to an absolute blowout here in Gainesville. 66-44 Auburn, taking a three, desperation mode. Not even close. Air ball left corner by Samir Dowdy, rebounded by the Gators. Gators pass the half-court logo. Nemhard passes over to Blackshear, back over to Nemhard at the logo. They do what they do best, slowing down tempo. 17 straight losses for Florida against top 5 teams. Their last win against the top 5 team was back in 2009, 11 years ago against Michigan State. They're going to get one today. That's a three. That one is good. Blackshear with a double-double. 11 points, 14 rebounds. The biggest transfer in the offseason from Virginia Tech. And this team is clicking now. This team is going to be dangerous in the tournament. They're on a 14-0 run the last 3 minutes, 10 seconds. Auburn puts it out. Wiley gets a shot blocked, and Auburn going into the free throw line. Yeah, Ohio State, disappointment. Ohio State's going to get right knocked out of the top 25. It's been disappointing this year. They lost to Penn State. Lost to Penn State today, 90-76. So another bad loss. First shot, finally they get some type of bucket for Auburn, 69-45. Second shot, that one no good, off back iron, rebound Blackshear. 1:10 left to go in the second half. Nemhard past the timeline, passes it over to the right wing perimeter. Florida with the basketball into the hands of Nemhard. Nemhard with the ball dribbles to the top of the key. Nemhard now makes his move to the left wing of the perimeter. Yeah, Florida State in a close game, 81-75 as they 81-79 as they lead Miami right now in overtime. Blackshear swings it back over to Nemhard. Nemhard in the key, floats this one up. That's an air ball, no good. And it's going to stop the clock. We got 45 seconds left to go before I sign off on this one. I know coming up next on CBS is Oregon against Washington. I won't be streaming that game because I'll be starting up the Louisville against Duke stream at 6 o'clock for you guys. So that's what I'm going to be doing, is Louisville against Duke at 6 o'clock. And then 8:30 I'll be back with the NBA Lakers versus Rockets later today. Last 45 seconds of this one. Auburn with the basketball, just disappointing today. When you shoot the ball at a very low percentage, and that's exactly what they did during today's game here. Very, very low. 26%, that is it. Right wing three from deep. This one is up. No good. Offensive rebound. Auburn puts up the shot. It gets blocked by Scotty Lewis. And Auburn got the basketball right back, though, but they got fouled with 26 seconds remaining. Yes, St. Louis almost beat Dayton yesterday. That was crazy. I really do like Dayton this year as well. First shot is up. This shot is good. Gators going to get some of their reserves into the game that usually never play. They're going to have one of their players checking in here. Number 34 for the Florida Gators. Coming into the game, that is Sutherland, as he joined the team on Thursday as a walk-on. So I was looking for his name here on the stat sheet. And he joined the team as a walk-on on Thursday. Interesting. Second shot coming up by Auburn. Purifoy's shot at the free throw line hits that one. 69-47 in the blowout here in Gainesville. Florida with the basketball. Shot clock turned off. This game's been done before you knew it. Florida was up 28-23 at halftime in a very low-scoring affair, but second half here, just cruising, just taking this one over in the second half, outscoring Auburn 41-23 in the second half, and limiting Auburn to only 26% shooting, 14 for 55 from the floor, 4 for 23 from behind the arc, and what a game here by the Florida Gators to get the W. All teamwork right around for Florida to get that one. So this game is finished off. Gonna load in the final graphic for you guys. Thanks so much for stopping by like always. I do appreciate it. We'll be back in a little bit, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Louisville takes on Duke for the next stream, and then later tonight I've got Lakers against Rockets to close out the night. So 2 more streams right after this before I sign off. If you haven't done so already, make sure to hit that thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe button as well. Looks like Patrick will be back to the next one. I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much for stopping by, guys. You guys are awesome here, the real MVPs of the channel and everything. And we will be back we'll be back in a little bit here, 6 o'clock Eastern. Louisville takes on Duke, as I'll be back for that one. Thanks so much for stopping by. I'm going to wrap up this game. Florida gets the W, 69-47, as this is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. I'll join you guys back around 6 Eastern for the next one, Louisville against Duke. Feel free to join me there. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody.